A question I'm often asked is, how many words should my book be? And like so many other things in writing and business book publishing, my answer is, well, it depends. So here's 4 things that you need to think about when you're thinking about the length of the book you should write. Firstly, what's the purpose of the book? So you might be producing an e-book or an audio book or a printed book. And depending on which one of those 3 options, an e-book might be only 5,000 words. An audio book might be 20 or 30,000 words. And a printed book might be 50 or 60,000 words. Now these aren't set numbers, but that's kind of a guide. So the second point I'd like to make is, what's your subject? What are you writing about? Is it something that's really broad and there's a lot of research and you can cover a lot of ground? Or is it something that's really specific that perhaps only you and a few other people have some real insight to? So that might determine, the length of the book you write. Third thing I want you to think about is your audience. Often when business people come to me, they say, I want to write about a book about this and I want it to be 50,000 words. And my response to them is, well, who's your audience? What do they want to read? What are they used to reading? Are they used to reading a large amount of text or smaller bite-sized pieces of information? So stand back from what you think you want to write and say and the length of that, and think about your audience and how they normally acquire their information and read. And lastly, have a really good think about the time that you can commit and the time that you have available in terms of researching and writing. So, you might not have time to write a 50, 60,000 word book. And I should know, I've written a book of 180,000 words and then a smaller book of around 7,000 words. So it's really important to be realistic around the time frame that you have and that you can commit to this. So there you go, there's some tips around how long your book be. And the main thing is, don't worry about the word length. Most people that I've worked with have the opposite problem. It's not about how much they can write, it's about how they actually can condense that down to be really efficient and effective and deliver the information in the shortest number of words possible. So good luck, and by all means contact me if you need some help.